Vibration upgrade in progress. 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 Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate. Well, good morning, everybody. This is Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and we are here for a Sagittarius Timeless Tarot story because each month I pick the birthday sign to get the public reading. Please keep in mind that you also have a reading that has been dropped inside the vault and actually was dropped a little bit earlier in the week. So you can absolutely grab that now if you become a member at Harmonia Friends Club. The title for that one is Everything Shifts When You Decide You're Enough. So we don't know what's going to come about on this reading. So let's get started here. Reminder, when I do the Timeless Tarot stories, if you're watching the live and you're catching me here on the live feed, I typically do not interrupt the story with saying hello and so forth. So if you want to say hello now, most certainly do. I'm on here, not just on YouTube. I'm also on Facebook as well. I've got quite a few people on, but I will also say hello to you guys after the story. All right, let's get started here. Let's get started. Let's call in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters. Spirit, if we can hone in specifically on my Sagittarius collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Where are they on the journey right now, or who are they showing up as? Remember, no reversals on initial story play. Here we go. Collective. Look at this. You're coming up as your own card. Dang. Sagittarius, that's you. Temperance. This is someone here who's balanced or working on their balance, on their alignments, really being in check with their emotions. This is the stage where you're at. Temperance is a need for that. Need to be able to keep one foot on the ground as well, and see how one foot is in the water and one foot is on the ground. So it's a balance of masculine and feminine energy all in one. Okay, let's see what other where did my other dice go? Well, I'm missing. Oh, here it is. Let's see where other placements are coming up. Now, these zodiac signs could be in your chart, or it could just be the energy of what you're pulling in, or individuals that may show up in this reading as well. So keep that in mind. Well, we have your own energy here. My little explorers, my freedom fighters, we have Sagittarius energy combined with another fire sign here, Leo. You may have Leo in your chart, but freedom meets the explorer meets the heart. Balance is needed. Okay. Let's see what the Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle has to say. Perseverance. Well, you're going to need that with Leo energy. Stay in the power, dear child, for the lonely is never alone. When the world is dreadful upon thy, turn to the spirits within thy. This is to remember who you are, Sagittarius. And I also feel there is something that is disrupting your peace. And it's taking you great strength here to pick up the pieces. The 26th may be a significant date coming up for whenever you're listening to this. So right now it might be December 26th after Christmas, but let's see. 26 comes to 7. So we have an 8. So that's something about accomplishment. It's almost like don't put all of your, even though those are apples, don't put all your eggs in one basket. There's something here about being disrupted. Your peace is about to be disrupted. Let's see why. The key words in this card are loneliness, determination, and principles. Sagittarius, perhaps the most ominous card of the deck, is perseverance. Often comes along due to struggles, betrayals, loss, or overwhelming obstacles ahead. You may be facing some setbacks or feel as though you do not have the strength to go on with your current path. The struggles you're facing now are meant to make you stronger and wiser and to bring more clarity as you move forward. As your energy here, Sagittarius of Explorer, you are meant to still step forward, but in alignment. You know, this is very similar energy. I don't remember exactly your reading altogether because I read a lot. But with the title of your Insight in the Vault says everything shifts when you decide you're enough. There's something here where I feel I give up or I'm just tired. I'm exhausted. All right, let's see what the challenge is. What's the challenge here for the Sagittarius? Why are they feeling this way? No reversals on initial story plan. Grief, heartbreak. You're going through some heartbreak of some sort. Some of you may be going through an actual breakup. Others of you may feel like you're at a financial loss. Some of you just feel, you know, could it be loss of a loved one, loss of a friendship, but you're in grief right now. And it's processing the grief. You know, grief doesn't last forever, but there's stages of grief. And there's something here where you just feel very heavy. And the challenge here is to allow this to be what it is, not to hold it in, not to pretend it's not there. You have that disruption. Let's see where your breakthrough and your support is coming this month, or whenever you're listening to this, since it's timeless. The Ace of Swords, staying authentic, staying true. This is the sword of victory. It's a truth seeker, but also when I see this as your support, there's something here that I believe you are going to get, which is going to put you at peace. And I feel like it's something that you're going to state. I do feel like this Sagittarius is putting up a boundary, and this is to put something to rest, and enough is enough. I do feel you are forming some kind of closure, and it may not be the closure that you anticipate because, you know, somebody here may not listen to it. You are creating closure for yourself, which is huge, which is going to be huge for the Sagittarius. All right, let's see what they're walking into. Reversals are now up. They will be affected by these line of cards. Here we go. Sagittarius, what are you walking into here the next 30 days? We have the Four of Cups here reversed. We have the Star reversed. Well, you know what? You're just losing faith. And I feel there's this energy here of feeling like you've missed an opportunity based upon someone. There is a loss of some sort that makes this Sagittarius feel like they can't move forward with the plans that they wanted. They're disappointed. And there could have been an opportunity here where things could have been differently. Now, if this is a loss, it's not like, you know, especially if this is loss of a loved one or anything in that sense, you can't really turn back time, right? And spend time a different way. But I just feel this energy of the Sagittarius going, I wish I could turn back the time and look upon this of why I went this direction, and we could have done things differently, handle things differently. And if this is a breakup, there's something here about being disappointed with a person's decisions on how they handle their emotions, because it affects you. It affects you in a big way. You are through the worst of it. The Star here comes after the Tower, but you do feel this hopelessness that it's going to get better because you don't feel the support that you would typically feel, because there's an expectation of an individual here to give you that support. They're not here. They're absent. So however that comes in for you. Now, some of you, we have the holidays coming up, and it can be nostalgia. It could be, you know, missing someone here that, you know, you celebrate holidays with. We go through that. But there's an opportunity here that you're walking into. You may just not see it. for what it is either. It's the integration of this here, Sagittarius. Perseverance, remember? Yeah, I felt it. The initiative of Winter of Pentacles here. This is expression. I feel there's an opportunity here to handle something in the way of communication. Now, this is usually an opportunity that is stable. It's something here that you're writing down. And as I'm using that as intuitively through the cards, the Page of Pentacles is usually an opportunity here of a fresh start. I do feel you are weighing the pros and cons, whether you're writing it down or seeing your situation out. This is you making a promise to yourself, not necessarily to another. I do feel like you're having an opportunity here to express your grief. The response to this for Sagittarius? This is hard. This is someone here that has a wound of not feeling enough or kicked down, or every time they build something, it is taken away. It's also this energy here of realizing some truth here, of enabling. Some of you with the Winter Empress energy here, this, I love to call this my smother mother card, even though it's all four queens in one. There's some heartbreak here about holding on or clinging on to an expectation. And there may have been a situation here, Sagittarius, where you were holding on and clinging on to an expectation of another. And they're not in the picture right now. And you're not feeling the support that you were anticipating. In fact, you may feel like you have extra responsibilities. The Apprentice of Winter Cups is you not romanticizing the situation, pretending everything is okay. I do feel this energy here of going, I need help. I need assistance. Where can I find that? Where can I get that? Whether that's through friends, whether that's through family, whether that's through even counseling of some sort. I do feel the Sagittarius here is emotionally feeling the lack of self-love and is starting to realize that they have to start doing things for themselves and not romanticizing a situation. Now, if there are children involved, I totally get that, wanting to have the kids first, but there's also something about your well-being. Again, there's writing here involved. So there's something here about just being very detached in your emotions and just allowing the truth to be heard or stated. Some of you are in grief because there's just a position that has not really played out the way you wanted to. Maybe you're at a dead end job. Maybe you're expecting a bonus. It's just not happening the way that you anticipated. Like I said, if this is a dead end relationship, it's something here where you just didn't get the return. And some of you with the grief, if it's a loss of a loved one, however that facet may be, if they're not even on this plane, the loss of return here is the extra responsibilities here of, finalizing stuff for the person. The Three of Winter Wands. Now, it's going to get lighter towards the end of the month. And I do feel that there is going to be a break. So, yeah, you are rolling up your sleeves, but there is assistance and help coming out when you state the truth as you are authentic. You're not over explaining whatever this truth is. I do feel that there is someone or some kind of support coming your way, but it's not coming or anticipated in the level of when exactly you need it. It's how you state it. Maybe it's saying I need a getaway. Maybe it's saying, I need to start looking for a new job. It's like starting to get communication towards that. All right, let's see what advice Spirit has for you. What advice does Spirit have for you? You're not at a complete loss here. Just want to put that on here. Look at this, 4 swords. And I was going to say, we have the 4 swords here. Spirit is saying, put your mind at rest. As long as you speak the truth, put your ego to the side, detach from a scenario, especially if it's a blame game on another person who left you with something, This is just something here where the time for you to be able to rest your mind will happen once you ask for help, ask for assistance, or put something to rest, however that may fit for you. What else do we have here, Sagittarius? The High Priestess. Don't give up on your connection here. You are heard, not just from spirit here. This is your ancestors as well, especially if this individual is not on this plane anymore. Spirit is saying, trust your intuition, trust your mediumship with this connection to this individual. Even if you're not in a connection and this person is on this plane, you can still write to them. You can still speak to them. How? To their higher self. In your mind's eye, you can read it out loud. Spirit saying, use your intuitive gifts here and have that nudge of allowing yourself to be connected, because there is an opportunity here. There's light at the end of the tunnel, but it's only when you are ready to kind of break open and ask for help, ask for assistance. All right, that's what I got here for Sagittarius. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Reminder that your other story is over at Harmonia Friends Club inside the vault, called Everything Shifts When You Decide You're Enough, which could go along quite nicely with this reading. But if not, this is where we part ways. You guys take care.